It's past midnight. Let's talk. Pac, the bastard. Orange Cassidy, freshly squeezed. And Kenny by God Omega, the AEW World Champion, all went to war on AEW Double or Nothing 2021. And my God, oh God, this was madness. It was insane to see so much energy and hype into this with 5,000 capacity strong crowd bringing the energy. Let's hope no one gets sick though. No, that this match so rarely needed. Especially when you got the most over face in wrestling, Orange Cassidy, and the bastard Pac being, well, the bastard. And Kenny Omega being the dastardly heel that he is. Pac and Kenny and Orange, like this buildup was like only a few weeks, and yet it feels like a month, like 2 months building to this, because Kenny Omega cut a promo on Orange Cassidy, and then the incident happened where Pac and Orange Cassidy were reportedly set to do a 20-minute draw. Then Kenny Omega and Don Callis come out and mock and say, there's no winner here, so therefore we have no match. Let's go take the night off. Only that Orange Cassidy unfortunately got KO'd inadvertently by Pac in his powerbomb, which was scary, but luckily they didn't like continue the match, like have bumps happen afterwards. But yeah, Orange Cassidy recovered from that, as we saw. But yeah, so they had Kenny Omega. Okay, we gotta do something. We gotta take Pac out, and then we do a 10 count out finish. And so people were saying that this was a WWE move, and it was like, okay, but I don't care because this was on the spot. So fine, whatever. And I saw Tribalist go after this match. Oh, Pac versus Orange Cassidy. Like, the only thing I say is it wasn't good like it's the original match between Pac and Orange Cassidy. See, I can criticize. But the triple threat match we get, oh, that was going to be exciting, especially since you have the story between Pac and Kenny Omega and their last encounter being the 30-minute Iron Man match, which I have covered, and Orange Cassidy and history with Pac, the bastard. And now you have freshly squeezed Kicks of Doom, Pac's bastardery, and Kenny Omega's V-triggers. You have the recipe for Armageddon. And probably several explosions, but yeah. Kenny came out, all his belts around him, Kenny 4 belts, with Pac and Orange Cassidy glaring, and, well, Orange Cassidy being laid back and being... So, yeah, I keep thinking, imagine if Orange Cassidy and Matt Riddle got together and just went out on the night of town, and just, I'm pretty certain, or they both be laid wasted and be like, bro, and whatnot. We'll never know because they're in different companies, and WWE probably will have a hissy fit because they fired Jimmy Jacobs still. Man, that still annoys me. So, yeah. Oh, God. This was a phenomenal triple threat match. Going at it for like 27 minutes, and oh God. Pac and Orange Cassidy, like, this is what I, like, I watch, like I knew Kenny was going to retain. I knew it, but they had me. They freaking had me that this was going to go the other way around. They would go to Pac. It would go to Cassidy. And Kenny gets more and more desperate in this match. He tries to take down Pac. He can't get him out of the brutalizer because he's still locked in there. Orange Cassidy's starting to fade, and the ref's about to make the call. Then Kenny gets desperate enough to attack the ref, and because there's no disqualifications, therefore it counts. And surprisingly, the Good Brothers and Young Bucks didn't get involved after the debacle of their tag team match. And I just got off the show. It's so exciting. So Pac and Orange Cassidy and Kenny Omega, they were tearing the house down with V triggers, black arrows as they're called, and Orange Cassidy with his orange punch of doom, and then I honestly was surprised. And then he did a double hurricanrana and whatnot. But there were so many big highlights in this match, and man, like, and Orange Cassidy not being as laid back as he usually is, showing that he can go ahead and go, and you just love the energy of the crowd going ahead and just raving every time when Orange Cassidy does his hands in pockets, like, it's in the pocket, it's put him in the pockets. I mean, like, Kenny Omega, like, okay, let's be real. I don't know how Orange Cassidy makes it work. I don't know. Because on paper, you're looking at this and it's like, this is the dumbest idea ever. And this is even, like, this doesn't, how could this work? How can this work? At least R-Truth could probably make it work, but even then, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't take that risk. In fact, now I want to see Orange Cassidy and R-Truth and Yano just get together and see what comedic threes they can do. The three comediogos and whatnot. I would love to see that. And JR Botch saying Pac is from Wales when he's really from Newcastle. In fact, this whole event did have the botches that they have become known for by the tribalist community and those who form actual accounts to go and document all these botches for the fact that they need to take down AEW because wrestling diversity is evil and there should be only one conglomerate. Okay, whatever, fine, that's their prerogative. But yeah, and I was having so much fun with this match, and I was on the edge of my seat on several occasions with Pac getting the shots in. I really did think Pac and Orange Cassidy had the shot at times. Like, would they actually go out and pull the swerve? Would Hangman not be the chosen one, as I'm still on that opinion? They could have. Like, Pac would have been a phenomenal world champion. He certainly is. And Orange Cassidy, I mean, I don't know if his character could work long term as world champion, but still, they've done crazier stuff. So it could work. I mean, like, if they really wanted to try. And then Orange Cassidy gets the shot in, and he's about to get the pinfall, and Kenny kicks out. Crowd's like, that was three, that was three, that was three, and the replay had to go, and I confirmed that nope, that was in fact 2.5, much to the anger of the crowd. And then it just got worse for Kenny as the match went on. He's almost taken down by Pac again, and Orange Cassidy gets another shot in, and he almost gets the win to the point that Don Callis got out, bolted off the commentary desk, and is running to the ring, and then pulls the ref out before Orange Cassidy could get the victory over Pac, which would have signaled the end of the Omega era before it could properly begin, because we still have the belt collector gimmick going on. And then as Kenny gets more and more desperate, and Don Callis is now realizing, oh, bink, we're screwed. And after the ref gets KO'd by Kenny, after Pac put Orange Cassidy in the brutalizer, which is an awesome submission move, I'm a little sad that the commentators didn't point out This is the move that Kenny Omega fell to last time in their first encounter back at All Out 2019. Continuity and all that, like they could have brought up the importance of why the Brutalizer is dangerous for Kenny, and besides it being called the Brutalizer because that name kind of gives it away, but it's just getting more and more insane. And then Kenny, after he knocks out the ref, uh, gets Orange Cassidy out, and he occasionally is like that guy between two, trying to get between two guys, and they're using him as the weapon. It's it was insane, just insane. This was an awesome match, and then when Kenny gets desperate, he gets all the belts and whams them over Pac. 4 times, Kenny 4 belts, delivering 4 title shots to the head. And Pac, I'm surprised he was not bleeding after the second one. Because there was a lot of blood in the show. Bloody guts, damn it. Thanks for the trademark. Anyways, and Orange Cassidy almost gets the victory. He almost had it, but Kenny in his desperate moment is able to get an opening and get a crucifix submission move, amateur wrestling style, and get the victory to retain his Kenny 4-belt title moniker, and thus he walks off with the Elite and BC USA to fight another day as the belt collector of wrestling. And long and behold, Orange Cassidy's pissed. I was surprised how straightforward most of this match was. Like, it was mostly Kenny and Pac and Orange Cassidy, because I really did expect, due to the no DQ stipulation, they would go the evil route, the bogged down, oversaturated route of having the Good Brothers and Young Bucks and all the associates of Bullet Club USA, as I'm calling it, or Bullet Club Elite, just destroy everyone. Like, I'm reminded of the Fatal 4-Way match from Payback WWE did, where they had Kane and J&J Security help Seth Rollins all throughout the Fatal 4-Way match with the Shield and Randy Orton. I kept thinking, like, could they do that? Like, I did factor that could be a factor, but they didn't go that route because they already got involved and then were escorted out, and then they got back in because the Young Bucks are EVPs and therefore they could allow it. But it was, God, this was so good, and I really did believe Orange Cassidy was gonna pull the trigger and win for one fleeting moment. Pac had the shot. Oh God! Now, where does this go from here? Well, Kenny has another contender to fight in 2 weeks. He is going to fight Jungle Boy, the future Tarzan, because Jungle Boy shocked everyone by throwing out Christian Cage, outwork everyone, after he did his Matrix-style escape from the ring, from being eliminated after he got hit in the ring post. I am not kidding. He did a Matrix-style move, and I was like, I'm amazed that went according to plan. So, yeah, 2 weeks from now, Kenny Omega shall fight Jungle Boy and probably destroy him in ways that will never be imaginable. And oh God, I kind of did hope that Kenny would one-wing angel Orange Cassidy, like, just to do this thing I proposed on ATW View yesterday. I did, where I said where Kenny goes ahead and gets a mug filled with children's tears labeled on it because Orange Cassidy is popular with the kids. Like, that was the reason why I thought it was gonna just be Kenny versus Orange Cassidy, because Orange Cassidy is so popular. Having Kenny just destroy him in the ring would have pissed the crowd off and got him the biggest heel heat since MJF and Britt Baker and Roman and a lot of other people. Since Elias, I most likely think. Remember when Elias pissed the entire crowd with the basketball team oh man, they were ready to kill him for 10 minutes. Oh god! And then 3 weeks later, Roman gets leukemia and he turns face. Oh god, that could have been so good. But yeah, this was. I was proposing this idea like have after Orange Cassidy doesn't show up on Dynamite, instead Kenny goes to the best friends and Chris Statlander. They're with a mug filled with children's tears. He labels it children's tears and presents them with a mug congratulating them for their valiant effort to let him be destroyed. And he pulls out a small little bag that he crudely draws labels orange is dust, orange dust, OC dust, like just orange juice and whatnot. Like he grounded Orange Cassidy to dust and just piss off Chris Statlander and piss off the best friend, and we would get a 6-man tag team match when OC comes back, and then they do that. But oh god, I kept thinking that would have been just so totally Kenny to do that. Like just go over there to the best friends and just show them a bag of orange powder and dump it in the drink and feed me your tears and whatnot. This is what I love this match. I really really love this match. It's like I'm not gonna say it's the greatest triple threat match. That still goes to a match I cannot say for various reasons. I will not say. I think you already know which one I'm talking about. Like and I'm not gonna say it's the greatest triple threat match. It's unique. It's fun. It's awesome and whatnot. Like WWE has an awesome triple threat with Edge, Reigns, and Bryan. This is just as good in my opinion, though. Well, Roman retaining was a surprise. Kenny winning was not because it was expected. They still have a plan here. We gotta get the full gear intact with Hangman dethroning him in November 6th. That's my honest prediction, or at least until December. Or at least have it end at 365 days for Kenny. Now, Kenny goes on as champ of all of three promotions: AAA, AEW, Impact Wrestling, and he wants to expand his golden empire. We'll see where he goes from here on that. But I definitely think NWA might be calling soon if they want to make that risk, since Nick Gage is running out of challengers to the point they have Trevor Murdoch, a guy I honestly will admit I never saw as main event caliber talent, but he might surprise me. He might surprise me. I'm not trying to be mean. Like there's a lot of guys that in WWE they were like bleh, but when they left WWE, they showed we can hang, we can be the big boy player, the big time player in wrestling. We can hang with the big boss. But Trevor Murdoch main eventing a pay per view with Nick Cage, no Nick Gage. Why do I keep thinking Nick Gage or Nick Cage? Nick Aldis. Sorry guys. I'm just really tired. But yeah, there's really two major criticisms to AEW Double or Nothing. Cody winning because we can't put over Anthony Ogogo yet because reasons. That and also because it's Memorial Day, I think. So then when I realized that since Memorial Day was so close to Double or Nothing, I realized they're gonna do that obligation thing or something like that for reasons. And the length of the pay per view. 5 hours, but I could probably forgive it. Not much, but probably a little bit because they don't do that many pay per views like WWE. Remember when WWE had like all their pay per views ending at 4 to 5 hours long, and the biggest one was WrestleMania when it was lasting for 7 freaking hours to the point that it lasted until one in the nearly one. and I cried because the pay-per-view was so long. So glad I did not have school anymore. And at the time, I was off work that day. Thank you. That's the only thing I can give them. The only thing. But anyways, yeah. Kenny Omega is your champion, and he gives this promo where he says, I'm not going anywhere until you bring someone who can beat me. And there's plenty of people. We can get Kota Ibushi. Oh, I know who should definitely show up since so far I don't know what his plans are, but do you think the Ace might be interested since he did throw Kenny Omega out of New Japan a few years back? Would you like that? Huh? Like Kenny, the cleaner, the best bout machine versus the Ace one more time. See if the Ace will bring up that he tossed Kenny Omega out of Japan. Oh god, that would be freaking awesome. But yeah, we'll have to see where Pac goes. I'm pretty sure he's going back to the UK for a little bit. And Orange Cassidy, I really don't know. I think I don't want to. I get the feeling that they're gonna wait to give him a title with the TNT belt with Miro because I'm thinking he could hold the title till All Out and Orange Cassidy will dethrone him because they are. I know they're saving that match just because Miro is so humorous at times. And Orange Cassidy is comedy personified with R-Truth and Yano, mostly R-Truth. I don't watch Yano that much, so I don't have a definitive opinion. But everyone says he's up there with R-Truth. But a lot of people say that he's up there with R-Truth and Orange Cassidy. And I kept saying, like, imagine if OC won. Jim Cornette would have fucking lost it. That or popped a blood vessel, and everyone would have laughed and raved at his podcast, raging at the machine that is the AEW company. I need my ad revenue, even though I'm already loaded. So yeah, fun triple threat match, just fun. This was Neo Reality Entertainment, the WrestleVerse, presenting Kenny Omega versus Orange Cassidy versus the Buster Pac at AEW Double or Nothing 2021. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, check out my content in the description below. I'll see you all next time. Stay tuned for more, and peace and take care, everyone.